We're undergoing enormous change, and that's the only thing that we can be sure of, is the fact that things are going to change. But sadly, the human condition is as such that we need to hit rock bottom before we change. That's the way that we are, both as individuals and collectively. I don't think that I'm being overly pessimistic by saying that, but I do think that where we're headed and the kind of culture we've created, where we separated things off into the economy, which is a construct, and we're buying it literally and figuratively. We're buying into the idea of the economy. And so we've taken the economy and put it into a category that everybody's always worried about. The first thing that I did when I listened to it was I was thinking about what's a way in on this? What is this made of, and how is it that I can do something? And one of the things that struck me was its simplicity, harmonically structured. It's basically, we're working with two chords, the tonic and the subdominant. But you can also switch it because of the way the seventh is used, that it's a dominant and a tonic relationship. So these chords can be looked at in two different ways. I like that about it. There was a lot of freedom there. And I thought about the earth slowly turning, because basically we live in constant change. And that constant change is represented by the fact that the earth is constantly in a state of movement. And I wanted to put that into the piece. And so that's why that pulsing eighth note is there, that rising line. And the way that the piece is structured, and I think it's a really quite a wonderful, simple structure, is that it's always working in a 4-bar return. And so I take that line up, and then I take it down again, and I take it up, and I take it down again. And it's just around that whole idea of the earth constantly turning. I was interested also in the fact that I knew I had a feminine voice singing it. And the yin is the feminine in the Book of Changes, or in Taoist philosophy, and I was particularly interested in that. And the thing about the yin that's really important is its natural response. It's about just being and accepting the natural response of the situation. I see this as being very much a yin piece. Yeah. So that it's like Mother Earth singing about it, and that's why I don't want to go into any kind of stylistic craziness. I want it to be really straight, almost this great power that's there, you know, and that us in our most simple ways can be extraordinarily powerful, and that's what I think this is about, this performance. So I began to realize that my piece, my version, was not about the creative power, the yang. It was about the yin, and being absolutely centered and natural response. And so it wasn't going to be filled with big climaxes that were that might be the type of another music. In this one, it was going to be very, very centered. And so it was those two things that interested me, the constant change and the presence of the yin in this. I don't know the answer. I just know that we have to start. And we start possibly by connecting with others who think the same way, which is what this project is about.